Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to another Avorion Into the Rift episode with LD7, and today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of different Rift missions. So we're going to give this one a shot. It's supposedly challenging level. Let's go ahead and swap in the subspace distortion system from the Rift Mission Center, and we'll fly over to the teleporter. You've got the wormhole device to get back out, and yeah, let's do it. Now I am running the game, or like the video portion of this, 2 times fast. It got a little long when I was recording it, so forgive me on that, but you should be able to tell. So we have insufficient mass for this one, and we don't have sufficient rift protection. We need level 30, but we only get 5 from this system. It's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that the system the station gives you is not going to give you enough rift protection in order to do all the missions. So we need to build up to be able to do those. So we'll start with something low tier, level 5 rift depth, because we'll have the system capabilities to protect us. So we do need to add some docks to actually do this one. Easy peasy. It's a rescue, whatchamacallits, the scientists or whatever. So not a big deal. Should be easy. We've done this mission before, but that's one that we can potentially do. So we exceed the total mass of 36.2 by 36%. So I believe there's a way to increase the mass, and there is. So you can go up to teleporter overcharge. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we should be able to go at this point. We just need to re-put in that system. Easy enough. Start mission. Yes, I am ready. Let's go. Charging up. Let's get this mission done. Basically, at this point in the game, I'm just waiting for stations to tick over so we can actually build a turret factory and get some decent DPS on this main ship of ours. We also could scale the size, another 4 system slots or something like that, but not a big deal. That will come with time. I basically need to wait for my trading ships to complete their missions, make us some money, and for the stations that I have to make us some money. So here we go. There's the monument in the middle. Pretty much starts the same on all of them. They show you the monument closest to you inside your sphere. Then you pour it in. Okay, we've got 25 minutes till the swarm arrives. Now, there are a shit ton of Zotan right now. Like, this seems like a lot just for starting out. Normally, you would maybe have like 5 total, and then they'd pour it in more. But there's like at least 20 dudes at the moment. That is pretty obscene. Let's fly over. Normally on this mission, you have to fly over one asteroid to actually get the escape pods. There's a communication beacon, so easy enough. Let's see. Oh, more just poured it in. Fun times. I don't know. This one might be a little tough. I think when you scale the... this is the pickup point. Okay, fine. So let's go back to the original one. Grab the escape pods. That's going to aggro all of these Zotan in the system on us. If we can clear them out, this should be pretty easy. There should be a nano repair dock somewhere. There usually is. The purple things are going to slingshot us really fast away from wherever our trajectory, like flying into it, it'll do like a straight line more or less. So you can see that Zotan kind of doing that. So here's the vessel that will give us the escape pods. We're going to, of course, get thrown to the hinterlands just like that, and oh my god, so many Zotan. It is obscene. There is a repair dock right here, so we're going to make our way over there quickly because we're going to get ripperoonied really fast if we don't. There we go. Okay, let's start taking out some of these dudes, and then yeah, it might take a little bit because of all the just the sheer number of ships in this system. Yeah, oh my god. Oh, wow, they're even chipping through with the repair dock running. That is not good. We might be, like, some of these dudes have 5k Omicron. I think when you're deeper or closer to the center of the galaxy, the ships do scale in difficulty, meaning they have more DPS, and they also are built out of higher tier materials. Like that guy right there, he has Oganite engines for sure. So that's interesting to note, of course. Yeah, I don't know on this. There may just be too many Zotan for us to deal with, if I'm honest. Like, we need a lot more DPS so we can, like, kill each one of these in, like, 2 seconds as opposed to, like, the 5 to 10 that it's taking us. Because, yeah, we are just getting annihilated right now. I might end up just porting out because, yeah, I really don't want the ship destroyed, if I'm honest. Costs a lot to make, and I definitely don't have the Avorion for sure to repair it, nor the Xanian, so we're just going to pour it out. We're going to try a different mission. That one got a little nuts. I think it's because we scaled the teleporter size to do more mass. It increased the number of Zotan that were spawning inside of the mission space. So if you're going to increase the mass of your ship when you do the mission, just bear in mind it is going to increase the number of Zotans you're going to have to deal with, and it might be a little bit overwhelming for you if you're not completely geared up. With that being said, let's go to the mission board again. We could do this rare minerals. I haven't actually done this one. The mass is 1192 kilotons. What is the mass of our ship? We are 1.08 megatons, so that should be fine. Well, we don't need the overcharge. We can do it with just the base. So we'll just do it with the base, put in the system again, and we're going to fly into the teleporter. Now, this one's interesting. We will get a green tier turret as one of the rewards with our system, so that's kind of cool. I'm kind of curious to see what they give us because, yeah, in theory, the turrets from doing these missions are supposed to be pretty good. Now, that is going off the patch notes. I don't know. You probably have to do some of the more difficult missions in order to get good stuff, but that's fine. We have to start out small in order to get some systems that will give us subspace protection. That way we can actually survive in the rift deeper inside the rift. Like, we only get +5 from the system the station gives us. So in order to do beyond 5 rift depth, we need to get some systems that give us more rift protection. Now, I am on the, I have a rift scientist on one of my defending ships. What I need to do is get another rift captain to put on my main ship that's doing these missions, because the way their buff works, more or less, is they will passively give you Rift research data per time inside of Rift missions. I believe it depends on the captain level, most likely, but at least the one that I have unlocked already, he gives us 1 Rift data per minute in the Rift, so that's actually pretty strong. You don't need a whole lot to buy the good tier stuff from the research station or whatever. So if I can find another Rift scientist captain, I'm going to throw him on this ship. And basically, like right now, I have a Daredevil captain, which is good because it increases our overall DPS. But for when we're doing Rift missions, I think it might be better to have the Rift scientist just because we'll get that Rift data, which will allow us to scale our ability to do Rift missions a little bit faster. So this mission, we're harvesting minerals. There's rare asteroids in here, apparently. They should highlight or look a little bit different than just the standard ones, but let's grab some of these systems. Might as well. There we go. That's a rare mineral asteroid. That's what we're looking for. It has like this orange glow. I have Avorion R mining lasers on my ship, so they make short work of that. So basically, the gimmick with this, you have to fly around, find those asteroids. Every time you try to mine them, you almost certainly are going to have to deal with some Zotan. So yeah, easy peasy though. Since we're on normal mass, our ship is more than capable of handling what they're going to send to us. There's also the various Zotan breeders, which are kind of something to keep in mind, because if they start attacking you, then the rest of the Zotan will aggro on you. Just like those guys did, they just all aggroed on us for no reason. We didn't shoot anything. That is because of the Zotan breeder. He's like, hey man, this dude is not a Zotan, go get him. So that's what they're going to do. I'm just flying over to where there's a repair dock, just because, I mean, we've got a decent-sized shield. It's just if you're getting pounded by like 20 ships, it maybe doesn't matter how good your shields are, you're still going to get destroyed. So we're just going to chill here. We're going to take out all the ships that just spawned in. Once you clear them out, they don't spawn in until you leave the asteroid area, or like around the monolith type stuff. So we can go gather up the rare mineral asteroids. There's at least 2 right here, if not another 2 over where there isn't a nano repair dock. So we can go gather up some more minerals. I don't believe this mission's going to be that bad. I mean, we got almost 20 off of just 1 asteroid, so I got to believe this is going to go relatively quickly. To get the Zotan samples, those are you collect those by destroying the Zotan breeders. So we'd have to find 5 breeders. That might be a little bit tougher because they're not as easy to spot. But if we see a breeder, we'll, try to destroy it. Sometimes you get decent drops out of them. So worth your time doing that anyway, in my opinion. And it prevents the Zotan that randomly spawn in from immediately aggroing on you, so you can kind of get positioned where you want to be before you start the fight. With that being said, I mean, we've got a lot of random stuff attacking us. It's not too bad. The repair dock is actually keeping up with the DPS at this point, so there's no worry of our shields even going down or our ship getting destroyed as long as we're within. Like, you see that green beam? That, as long as that is hitting our ship, we're totally safe. Totally safe. One of these dudes is a carrier fighter that has Tesla dudes. That's what the little yellow beams are. Those are Tesla fighters. Kind of interesting. Kind of fun. There are some decent systems, turrets, whatever they are, floating around. So we're gonna pick those up in order to get the research artifact or whatever, and to try to get some parts for turret building. I destroyed or sold a lot of our systems and turrets. So just gathering up a stockpile again of all those things would be useful to us. Just because you can go to a scrapyard and salvage turrets that you're not going to use in order to get component parts out of it. Once you start using turret factories to build your turrets, that is one of the better ways to actually collect those parts. But not a big deal. There's only a few ships left. We'll clean them up shortly. I think it is just... There's that dude out there. Here's the carrier. Once we take him out, that'll be the big one. And he has the giant health pool, so that's the guy we want to kind of focus on to start with. I am going to stay in... I could go closer so all of our turrets would hit him. However, I think it's best to stay inside of this nanodock just so we don't end up losing all of our defensive capabilities prior to defeating all the ships. Once this guy's taken out, the other two that are remaining are basically long-distance attack fighters, so they, like, stay far away. They stay outside of my turret range, for sure, because I don't really have railguns on this boat. So those ones will fly out and just go destroy. We should be fine. I mean, we have 3.5 million shields almost, so, like, we should be able to handle 2 Zotan. But, yeah, I don't want to let this carrier dude kind of whittle us down while we're chasing other ships down, because he is a little bit tankier. He was doing like 4k damage, so a little bit more concerning on the damage output from this guy, and he has a huge health pool, so yeah. We'll take this guy out. He flew in close for whatever reason, so might as well take a little break, take him out. Got about 130k left on this carrier. Once we take him out, we'll fly out, get the last Zotan ship, then we'll come back in. We're going to mine some more rare minerals and kind of keep pushing on the mission. So this one's not bad. I mean, honestly, after you clear out the Zotan, this one's fairly easy, pretty straightforward. I mean, you just got to fly around and find the asteroids. I don't have a mining system installed. I have a feeling, however, that if I did, they would highlight for me all the rare mineral asteroids, so it would be even easier. So if you have an extra system slot in addition to the distortion protection or whatever, definitely use a mining system, because I think it would make this mission even easier to get done, just because you wouldn't have to go searching for the asteroids. But there's a couple of them chilling right here. We'll go ahead and clear them out real quick. Perfect. There is a purple thing right there. Yeah, he's going to slingshot us. That's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. Okay. Hopefully they don't slingshot me into an asteroid that just obliterates our ship. That would really suck. But okay, we're getting it done. So we're at 40. Yeah, we may have to do one more wave of Zotan in order to finish, but we should get pretty close. So there's that. If we fly back over to the other asteroid that doesn't have the repair dock, just trying to find it real quick. I think it's this way. I mean, I could use strategy mode. It might be easier to see where I should head to, but that's okay. We just need to find more asteroids. I think it's over this way. If not, whatever. There will probably be more over this way, so let's go. We will get the little warning. Or there it is. It's in here. Okay, cool. They will warn you if you leave the asteroid areas that Zotan can track you and spawn in and blah, blah, blah. So as long as we're close to these monoliths, we shouldn't have to worry about Zotan showing up. So we can kind of mine with relatively solid peace of mind that we're not going to get attacked, as long as we stay within asteroid fields. Now, it does look like one came in. I'm wondering if we passed a breeder or something that called in some Zotans. That's okay. Not a big deal. We can handle these without a dock. It's only like 5 of them, so whatever. And they're not super crazy OP. Some of them are a lot stronger than others, so just bear that in mind. Some of the ships you can handle on your own, others you cannot. But there's the breeder. We're just going to take him out real quick so he doesn't call in more guys to attack us. We can also get the core. That's, yeah. So we got a core or Zotan sample, whatever. It's not a core, it's a sample. Zotan core or Zotan sample. Blah. I can talk. But we got 1 out of the 5. We might end up with 2. I don't know. Depends on if we come across another one. That's a radiating asteroid. I don't know exactly what that gives you, but we could mine it. Not really worth our time. We're looking for the rare minerals, which are kind of orange glow type look to them, more or less. So we'll do that. We'll use this purple guy to kind of boost us over in this direction. There's another group of stuff. There's a wreckage. I don't know if there's actually a spot over there. I almost burned my battery right there. Not great. But you see that little red, like diamond-shaped thing up at the top? That is telling us that Zotan can track us and spawn in. And it looks like there's 2 after us right now. We might get more, though. Not a big deal. We got 10 minutes until the swarm comes in, so we do want to bear that in mind. We don't have a whole lot of time to deal with this, but there's another 4. So we've got like 7 ships to take out. That actually isn't that bad. We'll get close to the repair dock, and we'll kind of get to work. Easy enough, right? Yeah, he's going to get slingshotted. That's fine. We'll take this guy then. Most of them are pretty, like, compared to our 16k Omicron and DPS that we've got, they're fairly weak, shield and hull-wise, so we can destroy them relatively quickly. It's when they have hundreds of thousands of shields and hull and stuff. Okay. I don't understand why that attacked us, or, like, grabbed us, but it did. So fine. We'll head back to the repair dock. We'll maybe take out a ship or 2 on the way. Nah, that's fine. We'll go chill. Yeah, these gravity things, they're useful when you want to get places fast, but they kind of suck when you're trying to sit in one spot. So, yeah. We'll see. Hopefully we can destroy all these ships and get the minerals we need before time runs out, because the problem with getting slingshotted around like that is it makes it difficult to actually do what you need to do if you need to be near one of them. So, yeah. And we don't have a whole lot of time left. I mean, less than 10 minutes for sure. So let's go ahead. We'll just laser these dudes down. Easy enough. We'll take some damage, but that's fine. There's not that many of them, realistically, so fine. I think there's one more after this guy. So that guy had a bigger health pool, is his big thing. He did a little bit more Omicron, but he was still less than 3,000, which isn't that much, so... Well, it's not that much compared to the amount of shields that we have, I guess I should say. Let's go ahead. We'll pick up some of these systems and such on our way over. We just need to find some asteroids to mine. There is one right there, and there's one right in front of us. So we will go... I think if you go slow... Well, I was going to say if you go slow, you have less of a chance of hitting the gravitational anomalies, but I don't know exactly how those work. There's probably some mechanic to it so you don't get zapped. Oh god, don't pull me into the asteroid, please. Don't destroy my ship. That's all. Like, I don't want to lose my ship. That's the main thing. Now this is interesting. Basically we're slingshotting around a bunch of... Okay, fine, let's go destroy this breeder. I guess we've got some whatever flying into our ship because we've been doing a loop around this monument. Okay, that's really annoying. Those asteroid thing or gravity distortion things are super annoying, but not a big deal. Oh god. Whew, whew. We got super lucky that didn't destroy our ship. I do have full collision damage, so I don't know why that didn't destroy our ship, but maybe the game is like, well, he technically didn't fly into it. It was us with our anomaly things pulling him into it, so we'll be kind and not wreck his ship. We only need 4 more, so we should get it with this asteroid, and we now are at a point where we could portal or use the rift ripcord at any point. I do want to destroy this breeder first, just because Yeah, might as well, right? He doesn't have that much health. If I could just stay next to him, I could defeat him in like 2 seconds. But these purple things are slingshotting us around like crazy. We only have 2 minutes till the swarm gets here, so yeah, we got to be quick if we're gonna do this. I don't want to repeat in what happened in one of our earlier episodes where the swarm got us and just wrecked us. It's basically like 40 or 50 torpedoes all shot at you at the same time. So we are going to go grab the core since we defeated that guy. It's probably not going to do anything for us, but fine. There we go. We portaled out, finished the mission. Awesome. Go us. Let's grab our system and our turrets, and we'll wrap up the episode there. We're going to do more Rift missions in the next one, so if you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always, and tune into the next episode. We're going to do more Rift missions. That radar